Welcome back to Hot Springs, and like good theater, we've saved one of the best games for one of the last games. How about the only matchup of unbeatens over these 3 days in the Spa City? It's Mount Vernon-Enola and Mansfield for the 2A Girls Championship. Kyle Deckelbaum, Wes Moore, it is great to have you with us on a Saturday night in the Spa City. How about 42-0 against 32-0, Wes?
74 times they played this year. 74 times they walked off the court with a win. Tonight, someone's going to have a feeling they haven't had all year. Walking off this court with a loss, somebody's going to have a feeling they hadn't had all year too, and that's winning a state championship. That's a great matchup.
Yeah.
The two best teams all year long. People have talked about these two teams in 2A. The two best are here, and we're going to find out which one is the best.
Talked to Mansfield's coaching staff before the game, and they said they had a feeling. They knew they'd have to go through MVE in order to win. Let's set this up a little bit with the history. You go back last year to the semifinals. Mount Vernon-Enola wins. They beat Mansfield. These two teams have not played since, and Mount Vernon-Enola has not lost since. They're the defending champs. Mansfield, after their first state championship since 1986, it should be a good one. Set things up and we come back. You're watching the Centennial Bank State Basketball Championships on Arkansas PBS Sports. Welcome back to Hot Springs, and like good theater, we've saved one of the best games for one of the last games. How about the only matchup of unbeatens over these 3 days in the Spa City? It's Mount Vernon-Enola and Mansfield for the 2A Girls Championship. Kyle Deckelbaum, Wes Moore, it is great to have you with us on a Saturday night in the Spa City. How about 42-0 against 32-0, Wes?
74 times they played this year. 74 times they walked off the court with a win. Tonight, someone's going to have a feeling they haven't had all year. Walking off this court with a loss, somebody's going to have a feeling they hadn't had all year too, and that's winning a state championship. That's a great matchup.
Yeah.
The two best teams all year long. People have talked about these two teams in 2A. The two best are here, and we're going to find out which one is the best.
Talked to Mansfield's coaching staff before the game, and they said they had a feeling. They knew they'd have to go through MVE in order to win. Let's set this up a little bit with the history. You go back last year to the semifinals. Mount Vernon-Enola wins. They beat Mansfield. These two teams have not played since, and Mount Vernon-Enola has not lost since. They're the defending champs. Mansfield, after their first state championship since 1986, it should be a good one. Set things up and we come back. You're watching the Centennial Bank State Basketball Championships on Arkansas PBS Sports.
broadcast of this championship game is made possible by
the Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas. Over 2,500 team members across 17 local electric distribution co-ops, powering homes, farms, and industries somewhere across Arkansas. We are the Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas. Power and people.
When you choose Conway Regional, you're choosing a healthcare partner rooted in your community. With 9 primary care locations in 5 counties, we believe in building lasting relationships centered on trust and personalized care. Let our family care for yours.
Vaping addicts you to nicotine and can prematurely age your lungs to those of a 70-year-old. Don't get lost in the fog. Learn more about the hazards of vaping at projectpreventar.org.
Southern Loft is a proud sponsor of Arkansas PBS. It is our mission to tell your story by adding color with our furniture. And that's why Southern Loft is a different kind of furniture store. For more information, go to mysouthernloft.com.
To be courageous is to dance with the storm of adversity. The fact that I have UAMS Health by my side, it's just a blessing. And without UAMS Health, I wouldn't be the player that I am today.
Hands up, hands up, hands up, hands up, hands up, hands up. Let me see you bounce, 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 bounce.
Welcome back to Hot Springs, and like good theater, we've saved one of the best games for one of the last games. How about the only matchup of unbeatens over these 3 days in the Spa City? It's Mount Vernon-Enola and Mansfield for the 2A Girls Championship. Kyle Deckelbaum, Wes Moore, it is great to have you with us on a Saturday night in the Spa City. How about 42-0 against 32-0, Wes?
74 times they played this year. 74 times they walked off the court with a win. Tonight, someone's going to have a feeling they haven't had all year. Walking off this court with the loss, somebody's going to have a feeling they hadn't had all year too, and that's winning a state championship. That's a great matchup. Yeah. The two best teams all year long. People have talked about these two teams in 2A. The two best are here, and we're going to find out which one is the best.
Talked to Mansfield's coaching staff before the game, and they said they had a feeling. They knew they'd have to go through MVE in order to win. Let's set this up a little bit with the history. You go back last year to the semifinals. Mount Vernon-Enola wins. They beat Mansfield. These two teams have not played since, and Mount Vernon-Enola has not lost since. They're the defending champs. Mansfield, after their first state championship since 1986, it should be a good one. Set things up, and we come back. You're watching the Centennial Bank State Basketball Championships on Arkansas PBS Sports.
Do you want to come to Antiques Roadshow in Bentonville, Arkansas?
Yeah!
You made my day.
Holy moly.
Scan code or visit pbs.org/roadshow2024 to enter for tickets and see complete rules. Deadline is March 18th, 2024 at 11:59 p.m. Pacific Time. Winners selected at random. Must be 18 to apply. Good luck.
For every moment, for every memory, from that first car to your first home to your first child, and all the highs and lows that tomorrow might bring. For everything that matters most to you and your family, there's someone right around the corner dedicated to helping you protect what you love. Your local Farm Bureau Insurance agent. Farm Bureau Insurance. Real service, real people.
Is now in session.
There is great energy in Bank OZK Arena for this one. On paper, perhaps the best matchup of these entire 3 days. Let's dig into this one. Let's start with 32-0 Mansfield, a team that Wes has had some lopsided wins en route here.
Let's see how they got here. They started off with a 50-point win over Spring Hill, 69-19. Then they defeated Marshall, 67-26. That's a 41-point win. Their closest game was against Izard County, just a 9-point win. The Mansfield tested in the semifinals. They're ready for Mount Vernon-Enola.
32-0 Tigers, led by, in part, Harley Fuller. She may not be the leading scorer on this team, but boy, did she make some big headlines as you see Desi McCarty there. She is the 6-foot senior for Mount Vernon-Enola. There's Harley Fuller, 9 points. But in that quarterfinal win over Marshall, a school and state tournament record, 9 3-pointers. She called it one of the biggest days of her life, something she'll remember forever. You can imagine why.
Well, you got to give credit to her teammates. Just keep feeding her. She was hot. They recognized it.
Certainly capable of doing the same today. All right, let's go to 42-0 Mount Vernon-Enola. They've won 46 straight, Wes.
Started last year, last 4 games of the season, then they've won 42 straight this season. They started the playoffs, or the state tournament, with Barton, 73-36 victory, then over Cotter, 64-20. Riverside, a little closer game, 60-54, 6-point test. But they got them ready for tonight's game against Mansfield. Both teams got a little bit of a test in the semifinals, like they should get a little test.
Well, Desi McCarty, the player to watch on this Mount Vernon-Enola team, 6-foot senior, a little bit of size. She is headed to Arkansas Tech. She was the finals of this game a year ago, 36 points, 18 rebounds. She shot 65% from the field, 3 for 5 from beyond the arc.
I'm curious to see how it goes, the matchup, McCarty against Ward. Kaylee Ward will have about 3 inches on her. She goes 6'3", McCarty 6 foot. And I'm sure McCarty's not used to going up against somebody that's 6'3". There aren't a lot of 6'3" girls that are talented like Ward. So I'm guessing we're going to see that matchup a lot tonight. I want to see how McCarty handles that.
And Kaylee Ward, the 6'3" sophomore phenom. So much potential through the roof. Can't wait to see her play today. She already has offers from Arkansas, Mississippi State, UCA, Tulsa, Colorado. 42-0 against 32-0. First time these two teams have faced each other since the semifinals a year ago, when Mount Vernon-Enola eliminated Mansfield. And you know the Tigers have thought about that game since. Tip won by these Tigers. We'll see how they look here. Starters, by the way, for Mansfield. It's Ward sisters, Kinsley and Kaylee, Allison Edwards, Trinity Triska, and Harley Fuller, as we mentioned. Pull-up shot there is good. Allison Edwards, the senior.
Took advantage of that zone. There was so much attention on Ward down low. When she caught it at the high post, there was nobody there.
Starters for the Lady Warhawks, A.J. Person, Olivia McClellan, Alyssa Gilbert, Marley Raby, and Desi McCarty. And an early turnover on the Warhawks.
Both teams came out on the zone. That time they were trying to go down low with it, but I think you saw that size and the height of Ward. She had to throw it a little higher and threw it out of bounds.
You're just safe to say in 2A not going to face a whole lot of 6'3" sophomore phenoms.
And she's athletic. She's not just tall. She can move with the ball.
There she is. That one won't fall. Rebound underneath by Desi McCarty. Alyssa Gilbert brings it up, gives it to A.J. Person on the right side. Raby kicks it out. McCarty swings it over to Person. Wide open here. This is Gilbert. A little bit too strong. And this will head the way of Mansfield. Well, there is Mansfield's young coach. If he looks young, that's because he is. He turned 25 on Tuesday. Ethan Bowman played at Ozark in 2017. Played at UAM and then transferred to College of the Ozarks in his 3rd year leading Mansfield. Triska gives it over to Harley Fuller. She had the 9 3-pointers in the quarterfinals. Here's a 3-point attempt that falls for Kinsley Ward, the leading scorer for Mansfield.
Nice shot from Kinsley. She averages 16 points a game. Got offers from several small colleges. We've got a steal. Mansfield taking it the other way.
Harley Fuller with the good hands. Drives, baseline. Good bounce pass. And that shot is a bit too strong from Trinity Triska. Well, Kinsley Ward, the senior, playing with her sister Kaylee for the 2nd time. Follow there from McCarty. No. Lady Warhawks get it back. Couple of sisters on the Mansfield team. That one too strong. Good rebound there from Harley Fuller. The Fuller sisters and the Ward sisters. Allison Edwards will reset up top to Harley Fuller. Swing it around. Kinsley Ward. Inside pull-up jumper from the free throw line. Just falls from Allison Edwards. At the other end, A.J. Person lays it in. Mount Vernon-Enola on the board.
Person was so calm. She had Kinsley coming at her, or Kaylee coming at her, and didn't affect her shot at all.
Kaylee Ward, the 6'3" sophomore, to her sister. Back to Ward. I think she can pull up from just about anywhere, even with that size.
Give it to her.
Good look underneath to Ward, and she's fouled.
That was her sister. Should have given it to her.
Yeah. You called it. They had that open look.
She had that position on the post player, McCarty. I was wanting to see that battle, see how she could handle her down low.
See Adam Carlton there, the Mount Vernon-Enola coach, Greer's Ferry native in his 9th season, leading the Lady Warhawks. Good look there. They get it to Ward. I think West, she might be able to do that all day. 6'3" goes a long way. Pull-up jumper at the other end by Raby, and off the hands, last touch by Mansfield.
Raby didn't let Ward affect her either. She shot it right in her face. Here's a look, great pass down low for easy 2.
Trying to get it down low to McCarty, tipped out of bounds by Ward.
Mansfield, if you watch them in that zone, they talk a lot. They do very well in spacing. Keep an eye on each other. They help out. There was a great help on the out-of-bounds play.
Stolen away. Marley Raby, and underneath McCarty gets it to go. She will go to the line.
McCarty just kind of snuck in from the backside. They didn't know she was there. That was a great cut for her.
Desi McCarty, the MVP in this game a year ago, completes the 3-point play. Coach Carlton said he never even knew who she was until she walked in the gym 3 years ago. But boy, she meant a lot to this Mount Vernon-Enola program. Kinsley Ward for 3. Got it!
She's got 2 now. Starting to feel it.
Could be a great story. Kinsley Ward, the senior, playing with her sister. Chance to win a state championship. Mansfield, by the way, last one in 1986, as McCarty will go back to the line. This is their first trip here since 1986. Talk about almost 4 decades ago.
McCarty did pretty much the same thing. She kind of runs in on the baseline, cuts in, gets behind the defense. They don't see her coming in. And her teammates, though, are doing a great job of finding her down there, cutting from the baseline.
A 3-point game. About halfway through the first quarter here in this matchup of unbeatens at Bank OZK Arena. Kinsley Ward with a couple threes early in this one. Closely guarded, picks up her dribble and gives it off to Harley Fuller. Swing it around to the corner. Good look inside. Kaylee Ward, and she gets it to go right over McCarty.
Nice drop step. Just perfectly executed. Had McCarty pinned on her hip. Just drops that foot, goes straight to the goal for a layup.
That's exactly what you and I were interested in seeing, is how the two of them match up. McCarty lowers her shoulder, tries to drive baseline, kicks it out. On the drive, Gilbert back out Raby for 3. Raby a little bit too strong. McCarty fighting for the rebound, but that 6'3" size from Kaylee Ward. They're going to have a jump ball. How about the defensive effort there from Olivia McClellan? Good start to this one. 12-7 Mansfield. You're watching the Centennial Bank State Basketball Championships on Arkansas PBS Sports.
Centennial Bank is committed to you. Since our founding in 1999, we've become one of the nation's most trusted banks by remembering that you come first, by empowering our communities to reach their highest potential through our dedication to local charity, education, and exceptional service, because we are proud to call Arkansas home. Banking with you in mind. Centennial Bank, member FDIC.
When you choose Conway Regional, you're choosing a healthcare partner rooted in your community. With 9 primary care locations in 5 counties, we believe in building lasting relationships centered on trust and personalized care. Let our family care for yours.
Should just kept it high.
Yeah.
Support for Arkansas PBS Sports comes from Wendy's, who invites you to try the new breakfast burrito to get your morning rolling. It's available at participating U.S. Wendy's. Check out this rebound here. Kaylee just skies, goes up and gets it, brings it down though, but she brings it too low, and that's what creates the
here's a look at it.
Jump ball. Keep that ball high. She turns right into her and gets the tie up. It's the only thing. Just keep it there under your chin.
Easy to forget when you look at her that she's only a sophomore. Then you see moments like that. That one around and out from Trinity Triska, state champ in the triple jump. Triska, which by the way, Mansfield 4 straight volleyball championships at that school. A lot of multi-sport athletes on both sides, but certainly the case for Mansfield.
Volleyball, softball, now basketball.
Yeah, the Ward
talented group
sisters,
of girls.
great softball and volleyball players as well. Good dribbling there. Speaking of the Ward sisters, Kinsley down low, and that shot is blocked from behind. Allison Edwards couldn't complete it. And a jump ball down here. It'll stay with Mansfield.
It was a good play to come from behind and block that shot. I thought they had an easy 2 points. You saw Kinsley just dribble through. She just lost it. It was just kind of a small block. It just kind of lost it out of her hands.
Marley Raby all over her. Kinsley Ward to her sister Kaylee. Turnaround jumper. Too strong. Marley Raby will bring it up. The senior headed to Henderson State. Speaking of multi-sport stars, Raby golf, cross country, softball, and track. Got her fingertips on there, but the pass a little bit beyond her reach. Also, by the way, while we're on this topic, in the top 10 national finals for rodeo.
It's a dual sport athlete, right?
Multi-sport athlete. I don't know what the word would be.
How many sports did you name?
5.
I don't know the word
let's
for
add
that.
Basketball, too.
Wouldn't she have time for all that?
That's what I'm thinking. On top of your homework. Raby runs into a wall there and is called for the travel.
You can tell they've run that play several times, and Raby catches it there and just dumps it down low to McCarty. And that was her first instinct. That's what she was doing, but McCarty was covered up and there was nowhere to go and just kind of threw her off a little bit.
5-point Mansfield lead. That's a good catch there from Ward. The kick out. Too strong. McCarty the rebound. McCarty 5 points so far in this one, and the pass of it too strong. It'll stay here with the Lady Warhawks.
That's good hustle from Allison Edwards. She stopped a layup right there. Get a hand on the ball, get a deflection. I wish Ward would have taken that shot down low instead of passing it out that time.
To the corner, A.J. Person gives it to McCarty. Good look down low. And Olivia McClellan, the senior, lays it in. Well, she is the unsung hero of all these seniors, according to Mount Vernon-Enola coach Adam Carlton. Quickly the other way, a big collision. It's headed the opposite direction. How about Desi McCarty, the defensive effort there? They're going to call Marley Raby for the offensive foul.
That's a good look at it. I think you could tell the Mansfield people behind us didn't like that.
Yeah.
Ooh, she walked.
McCarty kicks it out and throws it away. Dribbled out of bounds, and the Lady Warhawks lucky to keep this.
Coach Bowman's working them now. He wanted to walk. I think she walked twice. Once when she first took it, she took off and walked, and then she shuffled her feet a second time.
He's got, if you watch him, the energy of a 25-year-old coach over there. McCarty for 3. Nice. Bottom of the net. Desi McCarty makes it a 12-12 game. She has 8 so far in this one. 8 of her team's 12. Kinsley Ward gives it off. Trinity Triska back to Ward.
Need to work it inside. They've missed the last 5 shots.
That's where they have the advantage. There is Kaylee Ward. Can't convert. Fights for the rebound. And it's tracked down by Marley Raby.
Much better shot, though, but they've missed their last 6.
Shot clock is off. 15 seconds left in the quarter. And a travel is going to be called on Alyssa Gilbert.
Good run from MVE to get back into this game. It had that feeling like Mansfield was in control of this game, and then they hit that three, and you look up, wow, it's tied.
Yeah, you're spot on, though. They had the advantage when they were able to get it down low. So now 5 seconds. Try to move quickly. Kinsley Ward kicks it out. Kaylee Ward for three at the buzzer. Around and out. Can't convert. Well, it's the type of game we thought we might see between a couple rivals who knew they just may face up in the state championship. The battle of unbeatens tied at 12 after one. You're watching the Centennial Bank State Basketball Championships on Arkansas PBS Sports.
Southern Loft is a proud sponsor of Arkansas PBS. It is our mission to tell your story by adding color with our furniture. And that's why Southern Loft is a different kind of furniture store. For more information, go to mysouthernloft.com.
Looks like we have some new help in the marketing department.
Action! Hi, I'm Susie Everett with Everett Buick GMC. I think you need to work on your line better. How about you do it? Family owned, customer friendly. Family owned, no friendly. Come see us at Everett Buick GMC, I-30 at Alcoa exit. Buckle up, everybody!
Is now in session.
The Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas, through their 17 electric distribution cooperatives throughout Arkansas, is proud to support, spotlight, and celebrate Arkansas student athletes and Arkansas PBS Sports. For more information, visit aecc.com.
So tied at 12 as we start the second quarter. Kyle Deckelbaum, Westmore with you. A couple stats that stand out after one. 8-3, the turnover advantage for Mansfield as that one hits the bottom of the net. A.J. Person buries it. Now Vernon-Enola out-rebounding Mansfield 12-4, by the way.
We watched Person make about 8 in a row, I want to say. In warm-ups, she went all the way around. Started at the left corner, left center, right corner, just one after another.
She's hit some big shots for this program. She had 8 threes in a half in one game this season. Certainly grown up over the course of the year. Coach Adam Carlton says she's headed to South Arkansas Community College down in El Dorado. So Mount Vernon-Enola in front by 3. They have fully battled back to take the lead. McCarty hits the deck. This is headed Mansfield's way. Ward has the advantage, chucks it up, she'll go to the line.
Good decision. It was a little 2-on-1 break with somebody coming from behind. She was never stopped. Defense never came over to stop her, so no need to pass it. Take it all the way to the basket, draw the foul.
Mansfield's first trip to the line in this game. Ethan Bowman, the 25-year-old. One thing he's talked about, year one, he was young, he was fiery. Year two, he says he was much better strategically. And year 3, he feels like he's put it all together. And he says the biggest thing I've learned is just to be yourself. It takes a few years to find yourself as a coach, too. McCarty, good look along the baseline. The pass a little bit too wide.
McCarty was wanting her to cut to the basket. She led her a little bit, but her teammate didn't move.
Kinsley Ward, the senior, will bring this up. Off to Harley Fuller. Allison Edwards in trouble, closely guarded. Kick it back out to Fuller. Now Ward to Edwards. Fuller, the three-point attempt off the front of the iron. McCarty, a big rebound. And this is going to stay with the Lady Warhawks here. I'll check that. It's going Mansfield's way.
Yeah, Mansfield got it. It went off McCarty's knee. She lost control of it and hit her knee, went out of bounds.
Quick three, pull-up attempt off the back of the iron. And the rebound tracked down by the Lady Warhawks. At the other end, Raby, pull-up jumper from the elbow, not there. McCarty fighting for the rebound. They're going to call a quick jump ball. Possession arrow to Mansfield.
Look at the rebound right there. Great hustle. Good job. Just fighting for that every possession.
We've seen some great hands in this game, haven't we? Some really good defensive plays. Kinsley Ward bounce pass. That is easy. Her sister Kaylee Ward lays it in.
Oh, I think they got that every possession. I think they just need to keep working it and working it and just get it down low to Kaylee. I think she can do that all game long.
We're tied at 15. To the corner, and a travel is going to be called on Alyssa Gilbert. Well, Gilbert, an even-keeled, quiet kid. She's overcome a couple ankle injuries this year. Junior for Coach Adam Carlton. Mount Vernon-Enola 42-0, 46-game win streak. And Coach Carlton says, I asked him about the pressure of that streak, and he says, yeah, it's a real thing, but he didn't think it really affected his team until they got to the semifinals, and that's when the pressure of getting to Hot Springs kind of reared its head. Good shot fake. Kinsley Ward blocked and altered by McCarty. Blocked again by McCarty from behind. Kinsley Ward off the front of the iron. The rebound this time for good by McCarty.
Good defensive possession that time for McCarty with 2 blocks back to back.
Raby on the shot fake. Pulls up from the left elbow, and that one does not fall.
Mansfield's doing a good job rebounding. They're trying to limit the number of offensive rebounds for MVE. Got away with one there.
Yeah,
she had a big smile on her face.
McCarty with the steal. Great eye. She's got nobody in front of her, and she'll lay it in.
You may say ball don't lie there. They got the turnover anyway.
Ezzie McCarty, 18 points, 10 rebounds, 2 blocks. Her averages this year. Good bounce pass inside. Haley Ward.
It's too easy. Just keep doing it.
Really is amazing, Wes, when you think about Ward to have all these major offers. Mansfield, a town of what, about 1,000 people or so. No matter where you are, they will find you. They will find 6'3". It's not hard to spot.
I'm sure she plays a lot of summer basketball, and she's been seen there too.
Maybe spinning underneath, not there. Rebound to Ward. Trinity Triska at the other end, off her foot and out of bounds. So timeout on the floor, tied at 17 now. You're watching the Centennial Bank State Basketball Championships on Arkansas PBS Sports.
It's the most exciting academic competition of the year, and it is live right here on Arkansas PBS. It's the Arkansas Governor's Academic Competition Quiz Bowl 2024 State Championship. Schools from all over the state square off right here in this studio to see who will come out on top. Don't miss a single question. Quiz Bowl 2024. Tune in or stream on the PBS app. Saturday, April 27th, starting at 9 a.m.
Attention sports enthusiasts, get ready to be amazed by Summerwood Sports Complex, the new state-of-the-art facility in Bryan. Our facility offers up to 4 courts spread across 2 spacious gyms, conveniently located off Interstate 30 in Bryan. Whether you're a team seeking tournament glory or an individual looking to elevate your skills, Summerwood Sports has got you covered. Discover more about our cutting-edge facility and check availability at summerwoodsports.com.
We on that next level. We on that next level.
If you love seeing these high school sports championships live and on demand, consider making a gift to Arkansas PBS today. There's the website. There's the phone number. Make a donation. Arkansas PBS.
Good chance, by the way, to thank our Arkansas PBS crew. Long hours for them. Setting up early, breaking down late. They do a tremendous job. Great to get to work with them every year.
The quality of these productions through the roof.
Major. McCarty underneath. Not there. Fighting for her own rebound. Put back. A one-handed block there from Kaylee Ward. A jump ball. This will stay with Mount Vernon-Enola, but my goodness, Kaylee Ward with the quick hands.
Yeah, it's easy to see why she has offers from high major programs.
Deep, deep three off the front of the iron from A.J. Person. Tracked down by Marley Raby.
Great hustle from Raby. That was just a sprint to the ball. Clock problem. Yeah, that was just a loose ball, anybody's ball, but Raby just beat him to the punch. That was just great hustle.
It's not just her size on offense. Kaylee Ward affecting things from that 6'3" frame on defense as well. McCarty met by her immediately. Spin around, a one-handed shot, too strong. Rebound, Kaylee Ward, a fight for it. Look at this, and a foul is going to be called.
That would be my only criticism that I've seen out of Ward. When she gets that board, she can't bring it down low. She's got to keep that high, get it up there under her chin, get those elbows out. If they try to get it, they're probably going to call a foul. But she's, you know, only a sophomore. She's going to learn a lot. She's got a tendency to get the rebound, bring it down low. And that's when they try to take it away from her.
Ashley Sprague at the line.
Just value the basketball. Be strong with it as soon as you get it. You work too hard to get that rebound. Don't give it back to them.
Things you learn as you grow. Ward, good look, but the pass not there. A little bit too far beyond Allison Edwards. People racing down at the other end, blocked by Kaylee Ward.
Hit by
Blocked again.
Ward.
Boy, she is changing this game.
She's got to be a part of the volleyball team, right? Because that was a spike. She went up with two hands, just swatted it away.
Look at this. That's clean. A timeout right now. Look at that. Yeah, two hands.
Two-handed swat.
Right at the net.
It's like playing that center position in volleyball, and they give you that quick set, and you just dump it right down.
Exactly right. And Mansfield, as we mentioned, 4 straight volleyball championships.
Yeah, so they've been in this arena a lot.
Yeah.
They're used to these lights. They're used to this court. Just playing a different sport.
Had a sense they would face MVE if they were to win a championship in basketball. This would be the school's first since 1986. I think the pressure, by the way, on the other side for MVE of a 46-game win streak really is a real thing, Wes.
And going back-to-back.
Yes. Shot fake, Raby, bounce pass underneath. McCarty with the finish.
Great pass. Just a great pass from Raby.
She's up to 12. Full court press here. Ward picks up her dribble, gives it off to Fuller. Now around towards Allison Edwards. A look underneath. McCarty. And that one falls. Boy, Kaylee Ward going against McCarty. She will go to the line. Using every bit of that 6'3" frame on both ends of the floor right now. Biggest factor so far in this first half. Can't convert the three-point play. 21-19, Mount Vernon-Enola lead. A.J. Person comes over to help McCarty. Alyssa Gilbert to McCarty. Shot fake. Pulls up from 3. Not there. Mount Vernon-Enola will keep this possession. Gilbert shot fake, drives, puts it up. McCarty with the putback.
Good answer from McCarty.
She really has a good sense for the ball around the rim, doesn't she, in the low post?
She's a good player.
Harley Fuller swings it around. Kinsley Ward, deep, deep 3 off the front of the iron. Rebound, Corey Kyle, who has checked in for the Lady Warhawks. McCarty over to A.J. Person. She'll try the 3, and she knocks it down.
Did it again. Give her a little time. She's pretty automatic.
26-19, Mount Vernon-Enola now up by 7. Their largest lead of the game. Coming up on the 1-minute mark. This one kicked out of bounds. Will stay this way. A.J. Person, the senior, averaging 12 points per game.
Now's the time to get back inside. Start having a little run from MVE. Go back to the basics. Get the ball inside. Just work it. Get you a layup.
Kinsley Ward wide open for three. A little bit too strong. Her sister tracks down the rebound and gives it right back to her. Kickball here. We're going to call a foul.
Reach in foul.
Yeah, that's going to be on Sprague.
Just the third team foul of the quarter, so not a whole lot of fouls called in this game.
A couple games in a row where that's been the case. No complaints certainly for those of us doing these games. When you get a good flow, get a good rhythm.
Yeah, they've only had 7 fouls in the entire game.
Kinsley Ward, Trinity Triska, back up top, Harley Fuller. Nearly taken away. Kinsley Ward on the drive, lays it up too strong. Ward, her sister, can't finish. The fight for the rebound underneath, tracked down by Allison Edwards.
That's going to be McCarty's second foul. That was just a hustle foul. I mean, they're just both going for the ball. Just unfortunate that Edwards beat her to it by a half a second and then kind of clips her, knocks her to the ground. Had to blow the whistle once she fell like that.
A 4-second difference between shot and game clock. Going too strong. Rebound A.J. Person. Shot clock off now. MVE up 7, looking to extend the lead before the half. Person who just hit that three. Swinging around McCarty, 8 seconds now. Got to move, 5 seconds. Up top. Deep three attempt. That one around and out, no good. But it is a 7-point lead for MVE, who trailed early in this one. They rally back. How about Desi McCarty, 14 of her team's 26 on the other end. Kaylee Ward, quite the factor. It's a 26-19 lead for the defending champs at the half. Steve Sullivan and Christina Munoz coming up from the Arkansas PBS studios. These are the Centennial Bank State Basketball Championships on Arkansas PBS Sports.
The Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas. Over 2,500 team members across 17 local electric distribution co-ops, powering homes, farms, and industries somewhere across Arkansas. We are the Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas. Power and people.
Hey everybody, Steve Sullivan here along with Christina Munoz. It's halftime at Bank OZK Arena in Hot Springs, but don't go anywhere because we've got a lot in store for you. Let's get right to it. If you're a sports fan in Arkansas, you've probably spent time listening to sports radio. Whether it's a live broadcast for a big game or catching your favorite show on your commute, the radio airwaves in Arkansas are still ringing out with play-by-play action, news, and some very strong opinions. Let's take a look.
Some people think, it's an easy job. All you do is talk. Well, I challenge you to turn on, a recorder and for 4 hours try to be compelling. Get out there, boys. Let's get it done.
He was a character. This once Razorback, always Razorback.
You understand the power of the buzz?
You got cheated. Wah, wah, wah.
And I ruined his game because I hit him with a golf ball.
Well, the Buzz is a 100,000-watt station that covers about every direction from Little Rock for about an hour and a half to 2 hours, depending on the day. And we're a sports talk station.
But we're more than sports. We're entertainment. I would say we are personality-driven radio.
We started out actually back in the good old AM days. We were the first AM west of the Mississippi that actually went to a complete talk format. It's just been a growing thing. I think it's still evolving all these years later.
Good afternoon. Welcome to Drive Time Sports here on the Buzz Radio Network.
Social media, Twitter, Instagram, plenty of things to distract you. So terrestrial radio, even though now we can stream and do all those things now, it is a challenge. So you better come up with something very compelling. It's really about, does the listener like the people they hear? It's not always about the content, it's about the people. So likability is a really important thing.
Help us out, please.
Okay, ready? 2 claps and a 2 whip.
Sweet!
We're so weird.
And so we're very, very much personality driven. That's the thing that we're focused on. Plus, we're hyper local. So if it's something that's affecting the local community, specific content about what's happening in Central Arkansas, what's happening with the Razorbacks or the Little Rock Trojans or the UCA Bears, or what's going on at Arkansas State, or maybe the high school scene in Arkansas, we're the only place you can get that.
It's that time of year for basketball. You know, David, Justin Moore knows this better than anybody. This is the fun time when you're good enough, when you know you're going to have a shot to make it to the state championship. You want movement. You want engagement.
People become engaged, whether they love you or they hate you, they become engaged in what's happening. So, I mean, I have people that don't like us at all, but they listen every day.
He's the best quarterback right now, baby.
He is. And he's got the best
He
coach.
got cheated, whatever.
And he's got the
He's
best
the best quarterback right now.
Let me ask you this.
And he was the best quarterback last year, and he's going to be the best quarterback next year. So stick that in your pipe and smoke it, all of you.
Is Andy Reid the best coach in the NFL?
Absolutely.
Nice.
Get it fired up. I stir the pot.
There are people who, the minute they wake up to us, that for us in the morning at 6 o'clock, I mean, their alarm clock comes on and it goes to our opening music. You get in your car, you're still listening. You go to work, you're still listening. And so that's the biggest compliment you can get, is that people want to hear and have been listening to us for 25 years. So.
But to our audience, to know that we care, that we want to give them as much information, as many stories as possible. For credibility standpoint, we need to be there.
Let's talk with Razorback Bob. Robert, good afternoon.
Into where you can walk into any city within 2 hours from here and they go, oh, listen to your show. But a lot of people who listen to us, they consider us friends and family, like they know us, and they do. When you're on the show 4 hours a day, people hear everything. You know, this is year 20 we've been doing this, and people have stuck with us. Some have not, but most of them did. And we've got new listeners because of Justin and others. And we sometimes forget the power.
We've lost quite a few because of Justin.
No.
I never think of this as work.
Anyone that's been around for 50 years, and the number of athletes, the paths that he's crossed, the lives that he's influenced.
And I'm blessed to be able to do it on a Monday through Friday basis. And you can say this is a labor of love.
Everybody, thanks for being with us. The Zone's up next.
Oh, there you go. Okay, well, that clears it up.
The Buzz certainly has a colorful collection of characters. There's nothing quite like it in the state. Okay, let's get over to Christina Munoz. She wants to introduce you to some very talented kids. Christina?
Thanks so much, Steve. Earlier in the season, we reached out to schools all over the state looking for athletes who not only excel on the court, but in the classroom too. Here's the Arkansas PBS Student All-Stars class of 2024. We start off with the 1A girls. That is Savannah Pyle with the Emerson High School Pirates. Savannah plans to attend college as a general studies major and explore her options. For 1A boys, we have Kenyon Carter, a junior guard from Marks Tree. Kenyon wants to be a coach or make it to the league. Next up, we have Abby Methvin representing 2A girls. She plays for the Yellville Summit Panthers. Abby has a 3.8 GPA and wants to go to cosmetology school. For the boys in 2A, we've got Cade Barber with the Cedar Ridge Timberwolves. Cade has a GPA of over 4.0 and wants to be an anesthesiologist. The Lamar High School Warriors' Corey Sanders is the 3A Girls Arkansas PBS Student All-Star. Corey wants to be a math teacher and a coach. On the boys' side in 3A, we have Sam Maddox representing the Central Arkansas Christian Mustangs. Sam wants to pursue college basketball and likes to spend his spare time playing golf. Halfway through and on to the 4A girls. That's Addison Hudspeth of the Heber Springs Lady Panthers. Addison wants to play college basketball and go to physical therapy school. JJ Andrews with the Little Rock Christian Warriors represents the 4A boys. JJ has a 3.72 GPA and wants to play professional basketball. The 5A girls are well represented by Lakin Moore of the Mountain Home Lady Bombers. Lakin wants to attend college and play basketball and describes herself as a gym rat. The 5A boys, well, that is Luke Stump with the Russellville Cyclones. Luke wants to be a veterinarian and live in Australia. Rounding out the classifications are your 6A Student All-Stars. For the girls, that is Delaney Roller with the Harbor Lady Wildcats. Delaney has signed to play basketball at MSSU and will study business. And finally, for the 6A boys, we have Honor Boateng representing the Little Rock Central High Tigers. Honor plans to attend the University of Missouri and major in engineering. You know, there's a good chance you'll see some of those same athletes again live right here in this studio when we bring you Quiz Bowl 2024 this April. That is definitely something that you will not want to miss. Well, Steve, it is about that time.
Yep, much more coming up in the second half.
That's right, right here on the home of the high school basketball state finals, Arkansas PBS.
The Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas. Over 2,500 team members across 17 local electric distribution co-ops, powering homes, farms, and industries somewhere across Arkansas. We are the Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas. Power and people.
Hands up, hands up, hands up, hands up, hands up, hands up. Let me see it bounce, 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 bounce.
Defending 2A champs Mount Vernon-Enola with a 26-19 lead over Mansfield. Great to have you with us on a Saturday night. Kyle Neckerbaum and Wes Moore with you. This is the only matchup between undefeated teams. 42-0 Mount Vernon-Enola. They've won 46 in a row overall. And Mansfield 32-0. Let's take a look at some of the first half stats here, Wes.
Yeah, right now the shooting has been tough for Mansfield. They're 8 of 27. That is 30%. 2 of 10 from the three-point line. Kinsley Ward hit both of those threes. She's 2 of 7 from the three-point line. Free throw percentage 1 for 3. Turnovers 7 for Mansfield, 11 for Mount Vernon-Enola. We were all talking on press row. It didn't seem like MVE had that many turnovers. That surprised us when we saw that number. Mount Vernon-Enola shooting it a little better, 9 of 26 from the floor. That's 35%. 3 for 9 from the three-point line, 33%. They made all 5 of their free throws. Rebounding, they're owning the rebounding column. 25 rebounds, but part of that is because of all the missed shots coming from Mansfield. It's giving them an opportunity to get more rebounds.
Let's take a look at some of these first half highlights. And what was the biggest factor on both ends of the post players? Desi McCarty and Kaylee Ward.
Yeah, we're starting with the first 2 threes from Kinsley Ward. That were the only 2 threes they hit in the first half. But then Person caught fire. She hit 2 threes for Mount Vernon-Enola. She's got 8 points at the half. The best player so far for Mansfield's been Kaylee Ward, taking it inside. She's 5 of 10 from the field with 10 points. She's 5 of 10. The rest of their team, her teammates, are 3 for 17. 5 of 10 versus 3 of 17. To me, that's an easy decision. You got to get the ball inside to Kaylee Ward time after time after time. She needs to get a good look or a touch every single possession. That's going to be tough. MVE knows the same thing. I expect them to take that zone and just start compressing it a little bit and daring Mansfield to shoot from outside, because Mansfield hasn't shown right now that they can knock down the 3 on a regular basis.
Might see a lot of Ward to Ward in this second half if Mansfield's going to come back in this one down 7 as we start the second half between this matchup of unbeaten teams in the 2A championship.
MVE starts out man-to-man.
Look underneath. They're trying to get it to her on this first possession. McCarty was all over her, and a jump ball is going to be called.
Great job from Rady. Came across, helped out. As soon as she caught it, they double teamed her. I'm sure that was the conversation. As soon as she catches it, we're coming over, we're going to double team her, get the ball out of her hands.
Desi McCarty has been everything meantime for MVE. Can't give her enough credit for that first half. There's a 3-point attempt that's a bit too strong, and the rebound pulled down underneath by Allison Edwards.
That's McCarty's third.
Sure is. Well, she was lucky not to get that third call in the first half, Wes.
Yeah, there was a little controversial bang-bang play on a charge block. She got the benefit, got the charge called instead of the block. That would have been another foul. Raby again.
They tried to get it over to Kaylee Ward. Good hands there from Marley Raby. We've seen some really good individual defensive efforts in this game. Raby taking it herself, lays it up at the other end, gets it to go.
Size didn't bother her there. She took it right at her.
9-point MVE lead. You saw what Mansfield's going to try to do in this second half on their first possession. They try to do it again. They cannot get it to Kaylee Ward. Raby getting her hands in there. Same strategy at the other end, and a foul's going to be called here.
Raby has taken over on the defensive end. Got a jump ball, 2 steals, caused the turnover. So that is 3 big defensive plays to start this half for Raby.
And smart by Raby. They're taking it herself the whole way. Marley Raby, 5'8" senior, averaging 12 points a game. Headed to Henderson State. Goofy, fun-loving kid, Coach Adam Carlton says.
He said that, not you.
That's exactly right. Well, Mansfield's got to try again here. They've got to get it to Kaylee Ward at some point. No look on the entry pass so far. They got it to her to touch the ball at least there. They'll try again. She's going against McCarty. In trouble, spins around Raby. Great defensive effort against the much bigger 6'3" Kaylee Ward.
They have Raby on Triska, kind of. She's not really guarding her, so she's coming off and doubling wherever the ball is.
Raby keeps her head up, gives it off to McCarty. Back to Raby, kicks it around to the corner. Baseline drive, shot. Will not fall, batted out of bounds. And this is going to head the other way. Oh, you can hear the reaction from the MVE fans.
You know, it looked like it was off Kinsley. Probably could have called a foul for over the back and given the possession to them. Instead, they kind of just say, well, it was kind of off them. That's why they've got the ball.
10-point MVE lead. Kinsley Ward turns it over. A.J. Person comes away with it. Not sharp passing from Mansfield at the moment.
Very sloppy. Probably need a timeout.
Marley Raby pulls up from the left elbow. Around and out. Out of bounds, and last touch by Mansfield.
McCarty slapped it. It went straight off of Mansfield's leg and out of bounds. That was a good play from McCarty.
Can't give enough credit to Kinsley Ward, who was in on that. Her team 84-13 since she started as a sophomore. One thing this program does not have is the state championship. They're going to have to knock down the team that's won 46 in a row to do it. Look at McCarty. Oh, my goodness. She gets it to fall. She'll go to the line.
Old school post move right there. Look like Kevin McHale, Robert Parrish for the Celtics back in the day. Look at her pivot. Oh, she walked. That's why she got the shot off. She picked up her pivot foot.
Well, she converts.
Well, it worked.
32-19 MVE lead.
She was so quick on those spin moves, the officials couldn't keep up with the footwork.
Feels like Mansfield's got to stop the bleeding here.
They've only taken 1 shot this quarter. It's been all turnovers, 1 shot.
Edwards around to Harley Fuller. Kinsley Ward will try the 3. That's not there. Goes out of bounds, and it's headed the Lady Warhawks direction.
Did not like that possession. That time Kaylee Ward was outside on the 3-point line hanging out. Looked like Trevin Brazil just hanging out on the 3-point line. Get in. We need to get her inside. Get her inside. Let's work the ball to her. Just got to be patient, a little bit more patient.
13-point MVE lead. McCarty trying to add to it. Cannot. And boy, Ward there was lucky that Mansfield gets that rebound. Kinsley Ward on the drive. Bounce pass to Edwards. 3-point attempt. Fuller. Not there. So Raby will bring it up for MVE, up 13. Their largest lead of the game. McCarty on the drive, lowers her shoulder, forces it up, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mansfield.
Good defense. Moved her feet, went straight up, had her hands straight in the air, didn't bring her hands down.
Fun to see McCarty going against Kaylee Ward. 3-point attempt here. Too strong. Track down. Another offensive possession here for the Lady Warhawks. They'll get another crack at it. Raby pulls up. Quick jumper. Not there.
Need points on this possession. They have not scored. It's 6-0 third quarter.
Got to stop the bleeding for Mansfield. They drive. They give it off to Ward. Now they kick it out. Fuller's going to try a 3. She got it.
Huge.
Boy, did Mansfield need that.
Well, we talked about Harley Fuller to start the game and how she can get hot and hit 3 after 3 after 3. They need that out of her.
Carly Fuller, 9 points in the quarterfinal win over Marshall. Followed that up with 13 in the semis. McCarty falls down to the court. Fuller, by the way, 4 3-pointers in the first, 2 in the third, 3 in the fourth quarter in that game. Tries another here, and it falls. Back-to-back threes. Carly Fuller trying to will her team back into this. The lead shrinks to 7. Person on the drive. Bounce pass underneath. They kick it out. Alyssa Gilbert now on the drive. She kicks it out to the corner. McCarty swings it around. 3-point attempt is there.
What an answer.
Marley Raby answers at the other end for MVE. Back to a 10-point Lady Warhawk lead. On the drive, blocked by McCarty. She has been spectacular in this game.
Should have went right at her. Tried to get that fourth foul. Instead, she kind of went away and tried to shoot over.
And playing with 3 is McCarty. Raby on the other end has it stripped, taken away. Quick down the other end, Kinsley Ward. She'll slow it down, picks up her dribble, and a foul's going to be called there on A.J. Person. Well, you said it, Wes. You spotted she had that lane right there. Mansfield down by 10. We take a break. You're watching the Centennial Bank State Basketball Championships on Arkansas PBS Sports.
What does it mean to be great?
It's the rhythm of the heart.
The spirit refusing to surrender.
It isn't born from a moment of glory. It's woven in the fabric of progress.
For the journey is where champions are born. To be courageous is to dance with the storm of adversity. The fact that I have UAMS Health by my side, it's just a blessing. And without UAMS Health, I wouldn't be the player that I am today.
Civics education empowers us to be well-informed, active citizens and gives us the opportunity to change the world. Our educators have created tools for parents and teachers to help guide and engage children through the civics process during this election year. Discover ways to talk with your child about being a good citizen and how you can explore elections together with resources available at myarkansaspbs.org/civics.
Is now in session.
For a copy of any of the state championship games, go to mnmproductions.net to place your order. Get that copy now, mnmproductions.net.
10-point MVE lead. The defending champs, winners of 46 straight. Mansfield 32-0. And boy, A.J. Person comes away with this one. Races down at the other end. Can't finish. And stepped out of bounds. Well, Mansfield lucky to get this back.
Yeah, blown opportunity there for MVE. They've got to realize that McCarty's got 3 fouls. They got to try to attack her, get her out of the game. That changes the entire game as she picks up her 4th foul.
Mansfield's a couple big threes in this quarter, but nothing going in the low post. Edwards fighting for it. She got it to fall.
Just being strong with the ball. They were trying to rip it away. She kept moving the ball around, moving it around. Just keep an eye on her, and takes it up strong, gets the foul. The shooter's touch rolls through. Can't finish.
So it remains an 8-point Lady Warhawk lead. Final couple of minutes here in the 3rd quarter of this 2A state championship game. Raby picks up her dribble. A little bit of help from Olivia McClellan. Back to Raby on the drive. Good look underneath, but it's taken away. A defense there from Kinsley Ward.
Yeah, that was very good defense. I thought they had a layup. Kinsley swoops in, takes it away.
I did too. Thought she had a great lane in the entry pass. So let's see what Mansfield can do here. That is not where they want Kaylee Ward. They got to get her down low. Inside, Edwards, bounce pass, trying to get it to her, and she lays it in.
It's 2 good plays from Edwards. She gets the basket the previous possession. This time just a heads-up pass.
Edwards headed to Nebraska Omaha to play softball. Mansfield within striking distance, down 8. Good defensive play there. Down 6, excuse me. Edwards forces it up. She will go to the line.
That's just great post position. She went down to the low block, beat her defender to that spot. They fed her the ball. All she has to do is turn her shoulder and shoot, and draws the foul. Now she's got to make her free throws.
4th team foul on MVE. Edwards, 1,000-point scorer. And can't convert. She had a game-high 23 and 14 rebounds in that semifinal win.
There you go.
5-point game. 45 seconds to play here in the 3rd quarter. Person gets it all the way up. McClellan, now Raby. Well, to Mansfield's credit, they've cut the lead to 5. A couple big threes in this quarter. McCarty backing down Ward, and that one is taken away. Trinity Triska runs down the other end. Decides to take it herself. Now she'll send it to the corner, and it's tracked down by Harley Fuller. And now Mansfield can set up their offense. 20 seconds, shot clock off. Inside, Edwards, layup good. Lady Warhawks play for the final possession here. Final shot, 10 seconds left in the 3rd. Raby on the drive, meets a wall, and she gets fouled. She will go to the line. They're going to call that on Kaylee Ward. The second on Ward.
First free throw was good for Raby. We were taking a look at the replay. Didn't see it go through the net, but that was another one of those bang calls, but I think they got it right.
Knocks down both of them. And so the final 5 seconds here of the 3rd quarter. Racing down, Kinsley Ward dribbles through traffic, forces it up. Almost got it. Off the glass. So a 5-point game as we head to the 4th in this battle of unbeatens. Couple big threes in that quarter for Mansfield. Getting back in it. Should be a good 4th quarter when we come back on the Centennial Bank State Basketball Championships on Arkansas PBS Sports.
Centennial Bank is committed to you. Since our founding in 1999, we've become one of the nation's most trusted banks by remembering that you come first. By empowering our communities to reach their highest potential through our dedication to local charities, education, and exceptional service. Because we are proud to call Arkansas home. Banking with you in mind. Centennial Bank, member FDIC.
Attention sports enthusiasts, get ready to be amazed by Summerwood Sports Complex, the new state-of-the-art facility in Bryan. Our facility offers up to 4 courts spread across 2 spacious gyms, conveniently located off Interstate 30 in Bryan. Whether you're a team seeking tournament glory or an individual looking to elevate your skills, Summerwood Sports has got you covered. Discover more about our cutting-edge facility and check availability at summerwoodsports.com.
Is now in session.
MVE with a couple of big threes early in this game. They had a nice first quarter or second quarter to take a halftime lead. Then they jumped out in the 3rd quarter to a 6-0 run. But then all of a sudden Mansfield caught fire. A couple of threes from Harley Fuller. Brady had an answer for MVE. McCarty blocking shots. Then they went inside. Got the ball inside to Allison Edwards, and she delivered 3 times. And we got a ball game.
So here we go, 5-point game to begin the 4th quarter. In this battle of unbeatens, 42-0 MVE, the defending state champs. They've won 46 straight. Mansfield 32-0 on the year. Their last loss in the semifinals to this same MVE team a year ago. Looking for their first state championship since 1986. Kinsley Ward with a big start for Mansfield in the 4th. 2-point game. Person swings around McClellan to Raby. She has been a big part of this Lady Warhawks team. McClellan inside. Raby faces some trouble. McClellan cutting, can't finish. Taps it around, and it's tracked down by Allison Edwards.
Loose ball. Edwards hustles to the corner, scoops it up. Chance to tie it here.
She's had a couple of those good defensive plays tracking down the loose ball. Trinity Triska left wide open alone there. Nearly taken away by Raby. Back to Triska. She gets it to Kaylee Ward. Drives baseline. Met by McCarty. Gets her on rebound. The putback not there, but she will go to the line, and that is going to be foul number 4 on Desi McCarty. That's a big call.
Tough choice here. What do you do? No one's going to the scorer's table right now. Now they're sending someone. But they're not taking McCarty out. They're going to let her play with 4.
And Alyssa Gilbert checks in and replaces Ashley Sprague. McCarty remains in there with those 4 fouls. Ward connects on the second. How about this? 1-point game.
13-point lead, down to 1, timeout, MVE. Going to talk about this. If I'm Mansfield during this timeout, I'm stressing to these players, let them know McCarty's got 4. You got to go at it. Look, you may not draw the 5th foul, but she knows she has 4. She doesn't want to foul out of the state championship game. So, you know, how aggressive will she be on defense? You may be able to just get some easy scores on her because she's going to do everything possible not to foul. So you have to attack her, go at her every single time.
And to reiterate how important that is, she has been superb in this game. You look at the way she has played. She's been fantastic at both ends for MVE.
17 points, 14 rebounds. She had a double-double at the half. She just added to it in the 3rd quarter. She's got 4 assists. She's got a block. She's got 2 steals. She's done a lot. So that's why I say you've got to go at her. Maybe you do pick up that 5th foul. She's out of the game. Then what happens with MVE?
2 post players here. The keys in this game, 17 for McCarty, as you mentioned, Wes, 13 for Kaylee Ward. They've got to continue to try to get her involved. Allison Edwards has stepped up, but Kaylee Ward really is your sophomore phenom.
Yeah, 6 of 12 from the floor. She's 50%. She's been their best shooter. She's been able to get some great looks. It's just getting it to her.
So a 1-point game at the 6.5-minute mark here. Raby on the drive, turns around, and that one is taken away by Kaylee Ward. Her sister Kinsley brings it up. Gets it ahead, Trinity Triska. Sends it inside. Allison Edwards going against McCarty, and she is going to foul out. Number 5 on Desi McCarty. Oh boy, does that change things or what?
Just make sure they see the numbers. I don't think they called it on her. They called it on someone else.
Oh boy, she was right there.
We'll have to look at the replay. It looks like they gave it to 11, Olivia McClellan.
Well, you and I both thought that was on her. Let's see here. Also, it's McClellan that gets the arm in there.
Right there.
Right there.
Yep. Free throws are good.
So McClellan stays in there. Those free throws good. 1-point Mansfield lead. They have battled all the way back. Coming up on the 6-minute mark here. Raby, their team trailing by 1. Hoists it up, not there. Rebound, Kaylee Ward. Triska to slow things down here. Get some help from Kaylee Ward. At the top of the key around to her sister Kinsley. They swing it around Triska, trying to send it inside. Good passing, and look at the cutting, Kaylee Ward.
What a great heads-up pass. Love the cut to the basket. Right now, Mansfield with all the momentum.
8-0 here in the 4th quarter. McCarty for 3. She got it.
She answers.
Oh boy. Timeout MVE. And how big, by the way, was that last call for her to stay in there and hit that three? Ties it at 40.
Kyle, this is what you get when you get two teams that haven't lost all year. They know how to win. Both of them know how to win. They just keep answering each other. McCarty with a huge shot. We saw it a little bit earlier, though. Seemed like Mansfield had a little something going with back-to-back threes from Harley Fuller, and then all of a sudden Marley Raby hits a big three to get that momentum back. They've just been trading blows back and forth this entire game. I wouldn't expect anything else when you look at the records from these teams. It has lived up to the hype.
Desi McCarty, the MVP in this game a year ago. 36 and 18 in the 2023 championship. Now up to 20 and 14 rebounds. What a game. Coming up in the final 5 minutes here. Kaylee Ward gets it across the timeline to her sister Kinsley. Kinsley gives it around Triska. Triska looking for help. Harley Fuller, who had 9 3-pointers in their quarterfinal win over Marshall. Kaylee Ward to Triska on the drive. Back to Kaylee Ward. They swing it around to Kinsley. 5 to shoot. Kaylee Ward's got to realize it. They've got to shoot and hoist it up. Almost got it there. Rebound to Raby.
Big rebound.
Outlet pass all the way. Alyssa Gilbert at the other end. She lays it in.
Raby with another big play. Big time rebound. Heads up. Looks down the court.
Good eye in transition and a turnover. It's headed MVE's way.
It's one of the few turnovers they've had against the press. They've handled it so well. Just a bad time to make a bad mistake.
MVE back in front by 2. McCarty playing with those 4 personal fouls. McCullen in trouble. Gives it off to McCarty. She'll try another 3. Too short this time. Kinsley Ward across the timeline here for Mansfield, looking for their first state championship since 1986, almost 4 decades. Kinsley Ward, bit too strong, off the iron, a fight underneath. McClellan comes down with it, gets away from traffic. In transition, once again, Alyssa Gilbert lays it in. Good eyes from MVE on those plays, and Gilbert in the right place at the right time.
Got a reach-in foul on the far side. That'll get us to the media timeout.
So our last media break of this one. 4-point MVE lead. This is going to be a fun one down the stretch in the battle of unbeatens and the Centennial Bank State Basketball Championships. Arkansas PBS Sports.
For every moment, for every memory, from that first car, to your first home, to your first child, and all the highs and lows that tomorrow might bring. For everything that matters most to you and your family, there's someone right around the corner dedicated to helping you protect what you love. Your local Farm Bureau Insurance agent. Farm Bureau Insurance. Real service, real people.
Looks like we have some new help in the marketing department.
Action! Hi, I'm Susie Everett with Everett Buick GMC. I think you need to work on your line better. How about you do it? Family owned, customer friendly. Family owned, no friendly. Come see us at Everett Buick GMC, I-30 at Alcoa exit. Buckle up, everybody!
The Arkansas PBS Student All-Star is Abby Methvin. Yellville Summit High School. She's a senior guard with a 3.8 GPA. She plans to attend New Beginning School of Cosmetology. Congratulations to Abby.
So here we go. Mansfield back down 4. Pull-up shot is there. How about Edwards? She has been spectacular in this second half.
She started the game with that shot right there. Very comfortable shooting it.
She is needed to be. Kaylee Ward just 5 points in the second half. That's what's pretty amazing about Mansfield's run here, Wes, is they've been able to do it with some of the complementary pieces. McCarty playing with 4 personal fouls, hoists it up, can't finish, a fight for the rebound. The putback is there. Alyssa Gilbert in the right place at the right time.
Gilbert's got 6 big points for MVE.
Triska to Edwards. Good look down low. Entry pass. Kaylee Ward back out. Edwards back to Kaylee Ward. Spins around over McCarty. Not there. McCarty with the rebound.
She went away from her. She's got to go at her. Go at her. Get that foul. You got the size advantage anyway, the height advantage. Go right at her.
McCarty pulls up from the charity stripe, and that is going to be called on Raby from behind.
That's going to be the 4th foul. One more foul, and they'll go to the free throw line. Mansfield hasn't committed a foul in this quarter.
What a game. What a finish we're shaping up for here. Kinsley Ward hoists it up to Triska. Kaylee Ward to Fuller. They swing it around. Kinsley Ward. Back to Triska. Triska. Bounce pass to the corner. Harley Fuller. Inside. Haley Ward, they kick it back out. That is Fuller with the 3-point attempt. Not there. Offensive rebound and putback from Kaylee Ward. And a quick timeout by Mansfield coach Ethan Bowman.
Good timeout. We talk this over, figure out exactly what we're going to do on defense, exactly what MVE wants to get done on offense.
So how much focus do you put on Desi McCarty here, Wes?
Well, you can't, because they've been getting it from other pieces too. Just like we've seen Kaylee Ward time after time, down low, getting layups, just got a good offensive rebound and a putback. Fuller's come up big for him also with a couple of threes, but that was the biggest shot right there on that offensive rebound to then attack and go to the basket. And you kind of saw it right there with McCarty. She knew she couldn't pick up that 5th foul, so she didn't give much effort to stop her on that offensive rebound and that putback. But, you know, McCarty is, there's more to MVE just than McCarty. I know she's leading the team with 20 points.
16 rebounds, by the way.
16 rebounds, but, you know, Raby is capable. Gilbert scored their last 6 points. You know, she had 2 on layups, kind of on a snowbird where Mansfield failed to get back. And she was out leading the way, got a couple layups just in on the offensive rebound and the putback. So, you know, she can score, but you can't put too much focus on McCarty. Just keep doing what you've been doing. You're winning this half. You won the 3rd quarter. You're winning the 4th quarter. Just keep playing your defense.
So here we go as we come up on the 2-minute mark of a 2-point game between 2 undefeated teams. The only matchup in this championship weekend between undefeated teams. 32-0 Mansfield, 42-0 MVE. Should be a great finish. McCarty, good look underneath. AJ Person will kick it out. MVE content to take their time here, let the clock wind down, work it around the perimeter. McClellan trying to get it to Raby. That one is taken away. Big defensive play there. Kinsley Ward will bring it up for Mansfield, and the foul travel's going to be called.
She just looked at her sister, that's my fault. She shouldn't have stopped. She had numbers. I thought she was just going to take it all the way to the goal. They had 3 on 2, and she decided to pull it out.
Under 90 seconds to play now. McClellan guarded by Triska. Raby all the way across, and a travel is going to be called there on Alyssa Gilbert.
But you're seeing, this is the end of the game. Close game, state championship game. Nerves become a factor. You start speeding up. You start trying to do too much.
Even between 2 undefeated teams. And another turnover here. Back to MVE.
I don't want to see her give the ball up. I think Kinsley, she handled the press all first half. Maybe she's getting a little tired, but don't give it up. You can dribble through it. You're fine. You're a good ball handler.
AJ Person to McClellan. Back to Person. To McCarty. Good look underneath. Raby lays it in. She got it. 4-point MVE lead. Under a minute to play in this 2A championship. Mansfield. And they throw it away at the other end. Raby comes away with it. Under 50 seconds to play.
3 straight turnovers.
When they could least afford it. They're down 4, and a foul is going to be called here. They've got no choice.
Just the first team foul. Probably a good idea in case you want to start putting them on the line. You got to start getting some team fouls.
A timeout here by Mansfield. 1 team foul on Mansfield 4 on MVE. What a finish here. MVE up 4. We've seen nerves from both sides down the stretch here, even between a couple undefeated teams that certainly know how to win when it matters most. But a big play there. That's a good look down to Raby.
Got to keep your hands up. You know, you got to keep your hands in the air, and she can't make that pass. She just, hands were down. She passed it over everybody to an open Raby. Raby still heads up. What a great cut. Gets underneath the goal. Finds an open spot for her teammate. McCarty finds her, and she puts it in.
So Adam Carlton, the Greers Ferry native there in his 9th season, trying to lead his Lady Warhawks to back-to-back championships. Mansfield looking for their first since 1986. It's their first trip to this stage since.
But now Mansfield knows you only have one team foul. Be super uber aggressive. Get after the ball. Try to steal it every time. They forgot which way they're going.
Lays it in. Oh my goodness.
They didn't know which way they were going, but Raby knew where she was going. Everybody else went to the other end of the court.
I'm stunned by that. So now Mansfield really needs to bucket down. 20 seconds, three-point heave, not there, and it's headed back MVE's direction. Oh my goodness, the mental lapse there.
We got to ask Coach after the game. Watch, I think all the other team, her players run to the other end, and so Mansfield just follows them.
Well, that's on both sides.
Yeah, I wonder if that's a set play, if they were trying to trick them. Coach is jumping around all excited over there. I think that is a set play.
That could be a good thought. All right. Mansfield's fouling here. Try to work that number up. They're at 2. Inside McCarty. Tried to get the reach in there. McCarty instead bringing it up. Gilbert all alone at the other end. Story down the stretch here, but oh, she can't finish. 8 seconds left in this game. And Mansfield down by 6. Gotta move quickly to do something. That will do it. Back to back for MVE. '47 straight for the Lady Warhawks. Strange ending in this battle between the unbeatens. It is MVE winning number 47 in a row. Wow, how about this? 50-44 the final. Back-to-back state championships for the Lady Warhawks. We'll show you the celebration and have reaction. A lot of questions to ask for sure when we come back on the Centennial Bank State Basketball Championships on Arkansas PBS Sports.
The Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas. Over 2,500 team members across 17 local electric distribution co-ops, powering homes, farms, and industries somewhere across Arkansas. We are the Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas. Power and people.
Centennial Bank is committed to you. Since our founding in 1999, we've become one of the nation's most trusted banks by remembering that you come first, by empowering our communities to reach their highest potential through our dedication to local charities, education, and exceptional service, because we are proud to call Arkansas home. Banking with you in mind. Centennial Bank, member FDIC.
For every moment, for every memory, from that first car, to your first home, to your first child, and all the highs and lows that tomorrow might bring. For everything that matters most to you and your family, there's someone right around the corner dedicated to helping you protect what you love. Your local Farm Bureau Insurance agent. Farm Bureau Insurance. Real service, real people.
You wouldn't drink it, so why breathe it? Vaping liquids contain chemical oils that can severely damage your lungs. Don't get lost in the fog. Learn more about the hazards of vaping at projectpreventar.org.
Looks like we have some new help in the marketing department.
Action! Hi, I'm Susie Everett with Everett Buick GMC. I think you need to work on your line better. How about you do it? Family-owned, customer-friendly. Family-owned, friendly. Come see us at Everett Buick GMC, I-30 at Alcoa exit. But bless everybody!
Attention sports enthusiasts. Get ready to be amazed by Summerwood Sports Complex, the new state-of-the-art facility in Bryant. Our facility offers up to 4 courts spread across 2 spacious gyms, conveniently located off Interstate 30 in Bryant. Whether you're a team seeking tournament glory or an individual looking to elevate your skills, Summerwood Sports has got you covered. Discover more about our cutting-edge facility and check availability at summerwoodsports.com.
What does it mean to be great?
It's the rhythm of the heart.
The spirit refusing to surrender.
It isn't born from a moment of glory. It's woven in the fabric of progress.
For the journey is where champions are born. To be courageous is to dance with the storm of adversity. The fact that I have UAMS Health by my side, it's just a blessing. And without UAMS Health, I wouldn't be the player that I am today.
We're launching our 2024 New Member Challenge, and our goal is to gain 2,500 new members before June 30th. If we reach our goal, Arkansas PBS Foundation will receive a $45,000 challenge fund provided by generous ambassador Circle donors. If you're already a donor to Arkansas PBS, thank you. We couldn't do it without you. If not, now is the perfect time to join and help us meet our 2024 New Member Challenge goal.
Celebration for Mount Vernon-Enola. Back-to-back state champs, 47 wins in a row. Their head coach, Adam Carlton, is with us. All right, first question here. That was about as bizarre a moment as we have seen. Was that a set play? Like, take us through this.
Well, we talked, it wasn't probably supposed to go that. I was trying to get Raby the ball right there for some free throws, but when everybody took off the other way, then you got to go shoot that layup.
So that was set?
That wasn't necessarily set. We wanted everybody going over here and hopefully to get her by herself. But,
here it is.
You know, just luckily that everybody, we even went the wrong way right then. It's not completely set, but we have done that before.
Well, it worked.
It definitely worked.
It was bizarre. The decision to leave McCarty in with 4 fouls early in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, she's been doing this for the last 3 years. The first year I would take her out when she got a bunch of fouls. She'd always told me, trust me. In this situation, a bunch of seniors, you got to go trust them to try to do what we wanted to accomplish all year long.
Just put this in perspective, 47 wins in a row and back-to-back state championships.
We never looked at the streak necessarily for that. You know, we wanted to win every game. Well, the more it went, the more that we, kind of talked about, everybody's talking about it around us. But man, our fans, our community, our school, the support that we have is second to none right there.
What about Raby? I thought the 3 she hit was a big momentum changer, kind of got the momentum back on y'all's side, and then she made so many big plays down the stretch.
She's so great. I can't say enough about her. About 2 years ago, when we got beat out, I guess it was their sophomore year, she come to me and said, Coach, I don't care if I ever score, I want to win. And that was kind of the turning point of us when she decided that she leads us in assists every year, works hard, always wants to play. That's why we kind of had her spying over there a lot. Smart kid. Man, I'm going to miss her, but man, I'm so proud of these kids.
Coach, congratulations.
Thank you.
Celebrate well. That was well earned.
Appreciate it.
Take a look at the final stats here in this one. And it was back and forth. It's about as fun a stretch as you'll have here down the stretch here, Wes.
Yeah, three-pointers. You look at that, 5 3-pointers for MVE, 5 of 14, 90% from the free throw line, 18 turnovers, but they took care of the ball down the stretch, and it was Mansfield with some of the key turnovers that helped MVE go back-to-back.
The MVP, Marley Raby, is with us. Congratulations, first of all. Okay, that final play we keep talking about where just about everybody ran in the wrong direction. What do you see?
We didn't run that up. We didn't think that they would go the other way. It was totally unplanned, but it made me question myself, but I just took it.
It made you question yourself.
Yeah, I was like, wait, are we going the wrong way? But yeah, it's a blessing.
But more than worked out. To go back-to-back and win 47 in a row, just put in perspective what it means for you, for the community, for the team.
Well, I will say it's a lot to work for and to play for whenever you have this good of a community. And we're a team that just wants to win. We don't care about ourselves, and so it's pretty sweet.
I want to know about your schedule. He was talking about all the sports that you play and the rodeo, and when do you have time? How do you have time for all this?
Oh my gosh. Okay, I play the sports, but I wouldn't say I'm dominating at them, you know? I just figured my senior year I would go ahead and do everything, and I have friends on the softball team that are really passionate about it, and I just want to go along with them. But other than that, if you want to do something, you can do it.
Humble even as an MVP. Marley, congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. We'll take this back from you as we take one look back at this one. This was fun down the stretch. Congratulations. Big smile on her face.
I did not want to get MVP because the last time I had to talk to someone, I said all the wrong things.
No, you did great. We'll take a look here. Oh, what a fun game this was, Wes. That would be a big lead. Mansfield battling back.
It was one of those where you have two teams that haven't lost, two best teams. There was a lot of hype, a lot of talk about this game. And many times, you know, it doesn't live up to it. Something happens and it gets away. This is one of those where MVE took a 14-point lead, and we thought it was about to get away. And here comes Mansfield all of a sudden. They make it a ball game down to the wire, and it was just who would make the mistakes, who would make the big plays. Mansfield made a couple of mistakes. We saw Raby making some plays. It was a fun basketball game. It was a good championship game. Great way to start to end up the 2024 season.
Yeah, to say the least. And you think about the rivalry that may continue between these two schools. Mansfield now lost in the semifinals last year, state championship this year. Have to imagine MVP remains very top of mind for them. We have made it through 11 of the 12 games here in the Spa City. Just one more to go. Should be another good one at EPC, taking on Marshall in the 2A Boys Championship. For our entire Arkansas PBS Sports crew in Westmore, I'm Kyle Deckelbaum. So long from the Spa City for now. Congratulations, Mount Vernon-Enola, back-to-back state champions.